Hello everybody, how are you all doing? How is everybody doing today? So, before we jump into it, I found a brand new whitetail zone up here last night. As you guys can tell by the hunting pressure, so we have a zone up here now, which is pretty awesome because that's a zone I was really hoping we would eventually get. And then I just found a whitetail zone right here with a pretty decent level 2 whitetail in it, 212 to 253. So we'll take him out and then the one next to him if we can. But I'd say that's a pretty nice way to start things off with a good sized whitetail like this. We'll leave the last guy. But we got those two down. Hey, CG. What a way to enter. Hey, Trenster. Hey, TTV, Kyla, Lonnie, Eric, Brandon, JB, Riley, Brandon, Blitz. How's everybody doing? Use the dogs to see what they do with rabbits and burrows? I would, but right now dogs will crash the game if you tell them to pick up a rabbit, so I don't know how that would work out. It might be a little bit rough right now, but I think once they fix that, we could definitely try something like that. It's a glitched whitetail. What do you mean, busting? What do you mean? It looks like a normal whitetail to me. Hey, Lake, how's it going? Glad you enjoy the content. Crashes are always fun. Oh yeah, they're my favorite part of the game, actually. Got a level 3 whitetail that leaves 97 to 110 tracks. Oh no, TTV. Oh no. That is unfortunate. Honestly, what I highly recommend doing right now, when it comes to the whitetail, check every single zone before you log off, because apparently logging off is what makes them turn from a great one to a bugged one. So yeah, I would highly recommend checking all of your herds before you exit the game to prevent that from happening. You can still spot it while it's dead. I think it was because there was another deer next to it. What a tiny whitetail. 103. What a beast. Now this guy right here is actually pretty good. 217.80. Not bad. 285 meter shot. Not too bad of a start, guys. Hey, Marcus, how's it going? You haven't missed too much. Hey, the Hunter, how's it going? How is everybody doing? What's my favorite gun? The 6.5. Nice, Lake. Killed a 5 blacktail and it was 1 from Diamond. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Nicholas. That's unfortunate. It doesn't seem to work, Blitz. I've tried that before. Remember when we were testing everything with the bugged one? I tested that out and it didn't work. It doesn't work anymore. James Bond coming in with the super chat. You should name another dog Waylon, you know, like the country singer. I don't really listen to country music though. But thank you for the super chat. I'm pretty sure my next dog is going to be named Hunter. So, already got the next dog's name picked out. Yeah, I don't really listen to country music, so not even sure who that would even refer to. Don't see anything over there. And I just noticed we have a lot more bucks here than we typically would, which is a good sign. Means we're at least getting bucks to come back, and they seem to be populating zones that we already have. However, I'm getting really low FPS for some reason. Currently sitting at like 45 frames, which is a little strange. Oh my gosh, the lag every time I shoot. Hold on, I gotta see if there's something taking up all of my CPU. I mean... yeah, that's not normal. Hold on. All the Wild's taking up a lot of CPU, and so is... browser. I need to exit out of that, I think. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta sort this out so we don't lag all stream. Well, in the meantime, while I'm trying to fix this, how's everybody's day been? Hopefully it's been good. Okay, I think that's actually going to help quite a bit. Yeah, we'll try that. Hopefully that will work. Alright, we'll try that. Those clouds, though, I know, right? It's because I was tabbed out. Anytime that you tab out, things tend to bug out a little bit in Call of the Wild. Oop, there's a couple bucks over there, looks like. Or maybe it's just one. But either way, there's still one there. We need to try and get him down. There, we're at least not lagging now, which is a big improvement, because we were getting really bad frame stutters. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Hey, Nina. Went zone searching for whitetail earlier and only found like 4 zones to add to my 3 I already had. One of them had a silver albino, though. That's not bad, man. Hey, Panzer. Hey, Tantan. Hey, Reporter. Hey, Hudson. How's everybody doing? Where's Flinty Boy? I don't know, Kyla. I was just chatting with him a second ago about, YouTube videos and stuff. Alright, Pupper, go get it. Go get us that deer. Show us the way. Looks like he's gonna take us to the one that we hit the worst first. What do you hunt mostly, IRL? I think what I've gone out for the most is probably blacktail. Probably traumatized from yesterday's chat. Flinter's always traumatized by everything. What do you mean? He was traumatized ever since I said Flinty boy. I blame Archie, though. We just blame Archie for that one. You think that you're gonna find the great one soon? It's hard to say. I'd say probably not super soon, but hopefully it won't be too much longer. But honestly, with how good the whitetail are spawning now, I'd say that it's definitely a higher chance than it was before. Josh Levitt, thank you for the super chat, man. How's it going, my dude? Hopefully you've been having a good day. My day's been going pretty decent, man. Multiplayer glitch where I can see someone's dog commands and such when I do not have the dog DLC. That's interesting. I don't think I've heard of that one. All kinds of strange little minor bugs like that. I live in the US, Landon. It is very traumatizing. Yeah, you're not wrong. I would be traumatized if I was him too. Can't even lie there. I would definitely be traumatized. Don't blame the Polish midget. Hey, he took full blame for it. Next time you're on with Flinter, say hi, Flint and Steel. Oh my. This isn't Minecraft. Oh, it's fine, Hunter. Is there whitetail up there? Yes, there is. I've got whitetail right here. This zone turned into a doe-only zone, though, so we're probably going to shoot the last doe and delete it. And then we've got whitetail up here. I used to have them here, but they're not there anymore. And I've seen them as far as clear up here. In the past, at least. I don't have any there at the moment, though. Jeez. I'm like super stuffed up from allergies today. So I apologize if my voice does not sound 100% like normal. Allergies are going crazy recently. I think that's the only buck here. Yeah, looks like it. Hey, Squish, how's it going? Kyla's now Steel and Flinter is the Flint. Oh my gosh. My gosh, Panzer. In school right now? Nice, Ice Bear. Been doing a great one grind recently, and I'd say I'm about 900 plus kills in. In the past week, got 4 piebalds, 2 albinos, and 1 melanistic. Have you been getting a lot of whitetail rares as well? As of now, for the past couple weeks after this patch released, I got... Well, actually, I can't say all that I got because it would spoil a future video. But as far as rares, the only thing we've killed is a piebald doe. But overall, throughout this entire grind, from the beginning of the Great One being released clear to now, I'd say I've killed probably maybe like 12 rares, or 12 or 13 rares, somewhere in that range. But definitely more diamonds than rares. Nice, Connor, that's awesome. I have so much chocolate, I'm trying not to eat it all at once. That is the most difficult thing known to man. Resisting chocolate. Excuse me, ma'am? Why are you running around me? What have I started? I don't know, dragon. What gun should I use to grind the plains bison today? I'd say go for the 470 if you have it. If you don't, then use the 338. Can we get 3 more members? Oh, you're right. If we have 3 more members, we'll be at the golden number. Still don't have a piebald fallow? That is unfortunate, Kyla. Really unfortunate. How many whitetail have you killed trying to get the great one? I estimate around 2,900 at this point. It's a lot, for sure. This zone has stopped spawning bucks, it looks like. Just a solo doe. So I guess it's time to eliminate this zone. Eating chocolate right now? Nice win. Nice, Tantan. And it's not an off-brand Discord. I feel like it's the future. It's like Discord, but better and with more features. Which reminds me, if you guys haven't, be sure to join the Gilded server. It's a relatively new app as far as I know. It's got all the features that Discord does, along with higher quality voice chat and a bunch of cool features like the ability for me to actually build in a calendar and stuff with all the stream schedule and like links to the stream and all that cool stuff. It's pretty awesome. Been getting really good feedback so far from everybody that's joined. So I would definitely recommend checking it out, even if you don't stay in it, just giving it a quick look because it is pretty cool. They've done a lot of stuff right. I mean, you don't have to, Squish, but I think you would like it. It's pretty awesome. It's got a lot of stuff built into it that is really helpful as a content creator. The sound effects. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people saying the sound effects are awesome too. I turned them off just because, obviously, I don't want a sound effect happening while I'm recording, but they did sound pretty good when I was first setting everything up. Def partnered with Gilded or something? Nope. If I was, I would have to disclose it, so I'm definitely not. I just really like it, because as a content creator, it makes me excited seeing something that I can use to, like, help further interaction with the community. Because it really does have so many things that can increase the amount of interaction that I can have with you guys. It didn't say that for me, Kyla. When I read their terms of service, it said 13. If you go into their actual terms of service, it says 13 in there as the age limit. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Dylan. Just killed an overweight level 5 whitetail. Ooh, that's not good wildlife. I am sorry to hear that, man. We just have a solo doe here now. If that's the case, I'm gonna be pretty sad. Yeah, I did not even know that. I never saw that. Another 23 days? Oh man, Tantan. That's really strange though. Does it say that when you're signing up? Because it didn't say that for me. And when I read the terms of service, it said 13. Just like Discord does. Is the game crashing more due to the bloodhounds? A little bit. It all depends on what you do, though. If you were resetting the time, or if you made your dog track a rabbit or duck that you had killed, that's the only times where the dogs seem to be causing crashes. But there could be some that I'm not really aware of. And I guess it also depends on the platform you're on. Just gonna get a diamond piebald fallow real quick. Do it, Johnny. Do it. Kyla would be very sad. Oh, okay. So I think what happened actually is some of the deer just moved over to this herd. That actually would explain why some of our herds are getting more bucks than others. I feel like some of them just are disappearing from zones like this one behind us and are appearing in other zones, which I kind of suspected, but this even further confirms it, in my opinion. I need this guy to put his head down, or go broadside. That works too. In fact, that actually works better. I don't know, there are so many of these. Being killed, something isn't right, maybe TK is right. I don't know, Blitz. I don't think so. I mean, literally in my codex, it shows that I killed a great one, but I don't have a great one, you know? In my opinion, that is proof enough that they are bugged. The fact that it shows score 643 for whitetail is all I need to see. And then the other post of somebody else saying that they had found a great one, then their game crashed when they went to get the gun to kill it with, and then it turned to a level 4. Like, there's no way that it's not like that. And like I was saying the other day, I honestly think the biggest reason why it seems like there's more is because people just weren't showing them before. Because if you get an overweight level 3, it's way less noticeable than an overweight 4 or 5 is. Because with the 4 or 5, you notice the levels, so you start looking at other things to see if that's the only thing that's off about it. But before, when it was just overweight level 3s, I don't think that as many people noticed when they got an overweight whitetail. And also, back then, not as many people were grinding for the Great One. Grinding for the Great One has become a lot more popular in the recent months, so that probably attributes to it a little bit also. And the player base for Call of the Wild is actually getting larger. So all those things combined, more Great One or bugged Great Ones are going to start appearing. I don't know if you've checked the Steam charts recently, but Call of the Wild's actually doing really good right now. It's got a really large player base, even though it may seem like a lot of people are fed up with Call of the Wild's bugs and stuff, so it may seem like a lot of people are leaving. If you check the Steam charts, it shows that there's a very large active player base right now. One of the highest it's been ever since release, actually. How many kills so far? As of now, for today, I think we're like maybe 10 whitetail in. So this zone is still a solo doe. We're just going to delete it. Because it's been like this for like 3 runs, which means they probably won't start spawning here again. Yeah, I'm curious about that too, Blitz. They should add non-typical blacktail? Yes, they definitely should. I'd love to see non-typicals come into the game sooner than later, hopefully. Oh, no worries, Sam. No worries. Thanks for dropping in, though. It's all the bad people from Siege are leaving and playing Call of the Wild, so I'm facing against diamonds every match. Oh, man. That sounds like a fun time, TTV. Speaking of Rainbow Six, I might end up playing it with Kill Clinton sometime soon. Don't know when. But you guys might see that at some point. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Chelsea, how's it going? Watch that level 5 would have been the rack with drop tines. Oh, gosh. Well, I don't think so, because the drop tine one scores in the 400s. The one that I would have had would have been the one that Flinter has, because his was around this score too. Want to see caribou antlers fixed? It would be nice to have some better looking caribou antlers for sure. Oh my gosh, it's a level 5 coyote. Oh my. Well, that was something. I don't know what to think of that. This zone has been a solo doe for quite a while now, so we're just gonna eliminate that. Should I delete my zones if they have only does? I would. For me, it's been benefiting the grind positively, so I would definitely recommend eliminating doe zones. But what I do is, if I have a doe only zone, I give it a couple runs before I delete it, just to see if maybe they were just delayed respawns. But after a couple more runs, if it doesn't spawn anything, just delete the zone, and eventually you should have a new one appear somewhere else on your map. That's how it's been for me, at least. Can't get a spot on that. Looked like a good moose, though. Yeah, Johnny, I definitely would say the caribou do have some issues when it comes to not necessarily being the greatest looking. Hey, Ty, how's it going? Going to show them a timestamp in the stream to show them your codex as well and ask for an explanation. I mean, I covered everything in a video. I have an entire video focused around, like, what I had found in the codex and stuff. So you wouldn't even need to do a timestamp in the stream. I've got an entire video on it. You gonna find it, buddy? No? Come on. I believe in you. Nope. Are we not close enough? Maybe we're just too far away. No good at taking compliments here. That is correct. Hey, Brant. Oh my gosh, Squish, that is like the best analogy I've heard. Is that the word, analogy? I think it is. Good dog. I'll go find the other one. Man, he is going to town on that pile of blood. There we go. We'll give him a treat. I found so many whitetail, but they're all jackrabbits. That's how it is sometimes, unfortunately. Those whitetail jackrabbits just love to show up out of nowhere. Okay, it's 15:30. We actually didn't get to kill as much as I was hoping to in that time. I guess we did start it a little bit late. Let's see if we can do this without crashing. Actually, if I go to a lodge, I don't think it'll crash us. Hopefully. Love the stream. I'm glad that you enjoy the stream. Glad to hear that. Oh, I think it crashed. Beautiful. Oh, nope, we survived. We're good. We made it. Oh my gosh, Panzer. Let me read. Only explanation that makes sense to me is the pre-update level 4 and 5 were great ones, and now that issue is fixed in the new level 4 and 5 whitetail aren't great ones. That's kind of what I was thinking too, because the new ones don't even score diamond. They're just 4s and 5s that score silver. So that would make sense. I could definitely see that being a thing. Flint Crow. Oh my. Oh man. Is it Flint Crow and Scarer? Is that our new names now? Flint Crow and Scarer. Hey Crickets, how's it going? This is very concerning now. Hey Christy, how's it going? Hey AEW, how's it going, my dude? Get rid of that solo doe, though. There's another herd that's usually over here. I don't see them, though. Their zone's still there. I guess they've just not arrived yet. Slint Crower. Oh my, Maggie. Bro Clinton. Oh my, Panzer. Oh my. Kill Crow. That wit. Wow. I can't English today. Cannot speak English today. What is going on? Rap Crow solo doe, though. That's what I'm here for. Just dropping whitetail bars left and right. Watch there be a channel called Flint Crow. That would be interesting. That'd be really interesting. That's what I was thinking too, Squish. It's a little strange. What's the best animal to use the 30-06 on? Pretty much all deer species. Stuff like the white-tailed deer, black-tailed deer, mule deer, red deer, all of the ibex species, all the goats, except for the feral goats. Those ones you can't, but like the mountain goats you can use it on. Stuff like mountain lions, pronghorn. There's a wide variety of species that you can use the 30-06 on. Oh, don't tell me this zone is a solo doe too. I got hopes that there's actually a buck in the brush, but please don't let this be a solo doe. Flinglish at its best. Oh yeah. Too much of it. There is a channel named Flynn Crows. I mean, that's close. That's really close. Joined Gilded? Nice, Hunter. There he is. There's our little guy. I mean, it might be a tiny buck, but at least there's one there. We gotta get this little guy's mood up a little bit. Oh, you did envy? Oh my, TTV. Oh my. The biggest of males? Oh yeah, that guy's massive. I think that might be our great one, honestly. So you know the PC I bought? It was a scam, $1,400 flushed down the toilet. Can't afford to buy another one. Trying to get my money back, so ticked off right now. May not be in the streams. Ooh, that is unfortunate, KW. That's honestly why I highly recommend building your own PC over buying pre-built ones. Even if you don't know how to build one, there's a ton of guides out there that help you with building PCs. That's how I built my first one. I just followed a YouTube guide. That is unfortunate, though. Gotta go run down to the store. I'll be right back. Alright, Blitz. There you go. You found him. You found that big male. What a good dog. Glad to hear that, Tropic. Glad he's doing better. I mean, yes, technically AEW. Technically. Think I might have my red badge tomorrow? Ooh, that would be awesome, Squish. Can't wait to see that in chat. Then we'll have a total of 3 red badges, I think. Because then it would be you, Bottom Boy, and David. All with the red badge. That's gonna be pretty awesome. There's another buck right there. See if we can hit this. Nope, we got the doe. Well then, not what I was hoping for. But it happens. What kind of PC do you have? Just a random question from me. Could one... Oh, never mind. Kyla's already got it. That is the specs of my PC. Ordering a pizza turnover? Nice. Yeah, the red badge is the 6-month membership badge. Alright, later, Panzer. Thank you for dropping by, man. My tents keep disappearing. Yeah, that's an issue with the dogs, unfortunately. As far as I understand, the way that you can avoid that happening is by leaving your game at a lodge. So, before you exit Call of the Wild, fast travel to a lodge and change the time. That'll guarantee that you'll spawn in at the lodge and not one of your tents. Because spawning in at the tents seems to be what makes them disappear. So that's the way that you can avoid that. Bunch of blacktail. Don't want to accidentally delete the zone though, so I'm just going to let them go. Supplies? Wow. Wow, Trickshot City. That was a good one. The best of the dad jokes. Oh, I was just gonna praise, but apparently we're playing with the dog instead. She had a short life, but a happy life. Pretty much. Until she jumped in front of a bullet. No clue, Danny. When it comes to the overweight whitetail, it just says that it'll be in a future patch. It's marked as being something that will most likely arrive in one of the next couple major updates. But we have no exact time frame, sadly. Welcome back, Nina. You didn't really miss too much. Typing the alphabet while I was rudely timed out. Rip Tintin. Do you watch DD33? I do. Made the antlers bigger on the rabbit in the Discord. Alright, I'll have to check it out, crickets. Dogs aren't in my game. Well, they are part of a paid DLC, so if you don't own the DLC, then you won't be able to use them. Welcome back, Maggie. Tell us a dad joke. You see, the thing about dad jokes for me is they don't just happen, you know. I can't just say a dad joke whenever. They have to just naturally come out of nowhere. I cannot dad joke on command. It just doesn't work like that for me. Gosh, this is like the worst place to try and take a trotting shot. I think we're just gonna not go for it again. We'll just go pick up the one that we did take out. Well, you still can get the great one, but from what I understand, you have to kill it the second it spawns in. So you can't leave the game. You have to make sure you get it in the same session that it spawns in, or else it'll bug out and turn to a 4 or 5. Now, none of this is fully confirmed, but I've got a lot of things that are pointing in that direction. I've had a couple people in the comments of my Bugged Great One video that were saying that, and then somebody posted something a few days ago in the Hunter's official Discord that suggests the same thing, and it would make sense with how I typically do my runs. So it seems like that's what's happening, but as I was saying, it's not confirmed. Alright, later, Caden. Yeah, KW for sure, man. Well, that's why I always buy all of the parts separately, and I buy it from a trusted website. Like, most of my PC parts I get off of Newegg. Newegg is really good for getting PC parts. Is multiplayer any good? Yeah, multiplayer is pretty good. It's one of the fastest ways to get diamonds for sure. You can find a lot of cool things in multiplayer. No, Santan. Oh my. Wonder if these guys are in just a tough to see area to get the whitetail on the other side. Oh my. Creative. I like it. They need to add trail cams to the game. I would love that. It would be really cool to have that. 1 out of 12? Only a 1 out of 12, Kyla? I was thinking at least 12 out of 12. Is this only does? Oh, no, that is a good whitetail right there. Hey, stop pushing me around. That's a good buck right there. A really good buck. 229 minimum estimate. My guess is it's probably gonna be mid 230s. Maybe high 230s if we're lucky. At least 13 out of 12. Is adding or replacing your own PC parts hard? Maybe the first 1 or 2 times that you do it, but after you've done it a few times, you kind of get a hang of how everything's supposed to go. And after that, it's not really that hard. The thing is, most PC parts will just snap into place. And then you just connect the wires. Obviously, not all of them just snap into place, but the majority of things like a graphics card or the RAM or like the CPU, they all just snap into place. So once you kind of know how everything goes in, it's not too difficult to swap everything out. Oh my gosh, Trickshot City. I didn't get that at first. At first I was like, wait a second, where's this going? 232.10. Kind of a cool one, honestly. It's hooked in really tight. That one would probably be a pretty high scoring one if it had good tip-to-tip spread. I think that one could have scored pretty high. Alright, let's see if this is still a solo doe zone. Hey, Creed, how's it going? Did I delete this zone already? I might have. Oh yeah, I did. So, we can actually move this tent and stand. But I think first what I'm going to do is run away over in this direction to see if the herd that used to be here is back now that I deleted this zone. At least 6 out of 12? See, at least. Want to add a few, so we'll see how bad I mess up. Well, as long as you follow like a YouTube guide, it's not going to be too difficult, Maggie. Like I was saying earlier, that's how I built my PC and stuff. Wait, there actually is whitetail tracks going in that direction. There actually might be something over here now. Let's hope. It would be nice if we had this zone back. 85 to 100. That's nice. That's a good sign. Nothing is appearing yet, but we're only 150 away, so let's see. I was new once. I think we all were. Hey, Console King. Oh gosh, AW. Yeah, if they're not YouTube appropriate, let's refrain from that. Let's refrain from doing that. There we go. There's our whitetail. Can't spot him, but he appears to be the best one there. How is he an 85 to 100 though? I feel like the 85 to 100 either hasn't shown up yet or he's not in that zone, because we picked up a track that was 85 to 100. There's no way that that guy is 85 to 100. Yeah, that guy's just a 70 to 85. At least we found another zone, though. But this is what I was talking about earlier with deleting the solo doe zones. This is what's been happening pretty commonly. When you delete a solo doe zone, a brand new zone with bucks in it seems to appear relatively close to that area. Which is pretty nice. It makes it so the whitetail are pretty reliable, honestly. You just have to grind them slightly different than other species, because occasionally zones will start spawning only does, and then you just have to delete it and a new one will appear. But overall, it's not too bad. Way better than it used to be. So this means it's time to move this tent again. Drop this off here. Let's see what our dog's at currently. 89% through level 27. So we're almost at level 28 on our dog. I'm excited to get to level 30 so we can test out these traits here. I think Master Tracker is probably the one I'm going to use, because it can allow your dog to have a small chance to immediately find the harvest without having to follow the trail. Which is going to be super, super nice. Probably going to be the most useful thing when it comes to tracking. Anything good yet? Not really. We had a 232 whitetail. That's been our best thing, though. I don't really accept friend requests on any of the social apps, Hunter. Because if I accept one, then everybody's gonna be sending me friend requests. I think this should be far enough back. I do want to scan this area though, because I've had zones here many times in the past. But it looks like we're clear. Yeah, it looks like we're good. So let's get a tent right here. Grab a stand. And I think we'll put it somewhere up here a little bit further. Perfect. Brag about how many friends you have, Crow. I think I was bragging about how little I have, actually. Jyla. Oh my. Perfect. Good old Jyla. Which do you prefer, Medved or Parquet? Definitely Parquet out of those two. So here is the herd that I found last night. My guess is this one's probably not going to spawn bucks for too long, though, because it is a bigger herd. And typically, those are the ones that turn to doe zones first. And last night, I killed 3 bucks out of it, and I don't think any of them respawned. So most likely, we won't have this zone for too long. Looks like... yeah, looks like that was the only buck, actually. Unless I'm just missing one. Which is possible, I guess. But it looks like it's just one. Oh, no worries, trappers. How's it going, man? Do you think they'll come out with great ones for different animals? I'm sure they will eventually. My guess is they're probably waiting till all the bugs are worked out of the whitetail one before they add anything else. Great one with every gun. Only that was possible. It's even worse. What if I wasn't bragging at all, though? What processor and graphics card do I need for Call of the Wild and Rust? I don't know. I have an i7 6700K, which is... it's a little bit overkill for just normal gaming. But as long as you have like a mid-tier i7, you should be okay. But I always recommend when getting a PC to go for as high-end as you possibly can. That way you don't have to upgrade it as much. Because if you go for like a low-end PC, it's going to need to get upgraded in a year or two. So when it comes to PCs, it's much more cost-efficient to plan ahead with them. Don't think there's any other zones left to need, or that we need to hit. I think we got all of them. Although, we do have a whitetail zone right there. Hey, Huntress, how's it going? You haven't missed too much. Best thing we've got was a 232 whitetail. Ooh. Hello there. Been a little while since we've had a good buck at this zone. Oh, there's 2. Wow, we actually have some good bucks here for once. this zone typically just has does. And occasionally like a small buck. Oh man, Squish. Have you found the YouTube viewer counter has been accurate for you? I honestly don't know. I don't have my other counter up. I just have the YouTube one in the corner of the stream. Did I just see it? Was that? It was. A duck just landed next to me. Interesting. There's the good one. Hey, back here. Alright, well, we got it. Might as well take her out, too. Favorite poop model in the game? I don't know, Corbin. It's an interesting question. I guess I could real quickly open up the YouTube view count real quickly on my browser just to see. Let's see what it says here. So on like the live streaming control panel it says 125 and on OBS it says 126, so it seems accurate for me. Yeah, they're in sync. It looks like it's all syncing up perfectly for me. As of now, at least. I know, I'm assuming you're asking because Kill Clinton was having issues with it the other day. But it seems pretty accurate to me. Right now, at least. Hey, Keegan, no diamonds yet. Oh my gosh, Trickshot City, that's another good one. You're on fire with the dad jokes today. That deer shall never get away. Exactly. I can't let it just walk off. Oh, it is, Adam? That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Not bad. Got my first time in mule deer with the weird looking antlers score of 337. Yeah, that's one of those ones where, like, it's unfortunate that it has those strange antlers, but at least it scores high, right? That's awesome, Huntress. Congrats on that. Hey, Christy. Sarah Murphy, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. Northwoods Whitetail, thank you for subbing also. Can you do a playlist where you take one gun to a reserve against all animals? Maybe. We'll see. I might be trying out some new series in the near future, so that might be one of them. World Entertainment, thank you for subscribing. Looks like Streamlabs is doing its daily catch-up. Deer Hunter got on his hands and knees to take a closer look at some tracks. That's when he got hit by the train. Okay, that's a good one. I like that one. That's a good one. I'll give you that one, Trappers. That was a good one. Man, I hate this whitetail zone right here. It's so hard to see anything. I think what we're gonna do is completely move it. We're going to completely move our tent and stand to a place where we can hopefully see it better. Like, I don't know if maybe up there will work, but we can try it. Would you rather have a dog or not have a dog? If you're talking about in game, I'd say I'd rather have the dog with me because they're very, very useful. IRL? I don't know. I've always been more of a cat person myself. What scope are you using? I am using the Hyperion. Got a diamond black spotted pig with a bow. Nice, golden. That's awesome. That's really rare. The black spots pigs are extremely rare to get diamond of. So the deer are typically drinking right about there. Which means we'll have to be pretty far away in order to not spook them when we spawn. Hey, Finn. What asks but never answers? An owl? Sorry for the cringe. Another good one. You see, here in the Scarecrow stream, we got all of the best dad jokes all the time. Courtesy of everybody in chat. Found a diamond Rocky Mountain elk, ran out of bullets. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Fan Rams. That's unfortunate, man. Hopefully you went back and got the right gun and took it out. Imagine having a cat follow you around in Call of the Wild. That would be amazing. It would be pretty hilarious, though. I want a pig 'cause bacon. Yes, float coat. Don't forget duck aim. Oh yeah. Duck aim is always here. No matter what. How many rare diamonds do you have? I don't have a lot of rare diamonds. I think I have... Well, I've got the diamond piebald caribou. I've got a diamond leucistic mallard duck. I've got a couple diamond piebald teal, but those don't really count as being a rare. Or at least most people don't consider that a rare. And then I've also got the diamond dilute mule deer that I got recently. That one's like borderline whether it would be considered a rare diamond or not. Some people would consider that a super rare, others wouldn't. But I think that's about it. I think that's the only rare diamonds I have. There we go. Just hit level 28 on our doggo. Perfect. So honestly, I don't know where I could put our stand. Ooh, that's a good deer. It's a really good deer. Let's take this guy out right now. He's in a good spot. There we go. So we're about 110 away. I want to get to a spot where we can see over the trees. Like, that's the hardest part about this zone. I mean, this looks like it would be a good area. If we can just get a stand kind of elevated on this hill, that would be amazing. Wait, I think we can actually. The tent's gonna have to be farther back, but we can get the stand at like 150. What animal should I go for next out of Feral goat, fallow deer, or Cape buffalo for diamond? I'd say go for Cape buffalo. That's probably going to be the easiest of the three, and the Cape buffalo are a lot of fun to hunt anyway, so I feel like that would fit perfect. Alright, let's try to get this tripod in a good spot where we can see where they should be. Let's see how this looks. Honestly, I think that's gonna be good. Hopefully. There might be a couple spots where they could stand where we won't see them, but I think for the most part that should be okay. Now let's get the tents again, so we don't get stuck without a tent when one disappears. Got a diamond melanistic turkey day it came out. That is a really awesome super rare, Kyle. That's a really awesome one. Man, I would love to get a super rare like that. That would be crazy. Because I have yet to even see a melanistic turkey, let alone a diamond one. It's crazy. Let's see what this guy scores. 233. Biggest buck of the day by just a little bit. That is our best buck of the day. Good dog. Finding all the big males for us. Alright, it just hit 15, so let's reset the time. Let's do it at a lodge, though. Hey, Tristan. Yeah, me too, Jewel. The bloodhounds are awesome. They're so cool. It's nice to have a little companion in-game. And they're pretty useful, too. Do you enjoy streaming or making videos more? Honestly, it really depends on the day. I think in general, I like streaming a lot more. I enjoy streaming more than making videos, but making videos is better for the channel, if that makes sense. Videos are much better for growing the channel, but I love the interaction of live streams. Because it's below sea level. Another good one, Trickshot City. You are on fire with those today. On fire with the dad jokes. Wait, so do animals not stay in the spook state anymore when you reset the time? Because it used to be you'd have to reset the time and then restart your game before the animals would come back to their zones, but these guys are back already. Well then. I mean, can't complain. So I think he's the only one there, though. There is some does up there, though. That's a pretty solid deer. Let's watch to make sure no more bucks run out. Oh, yep, there's a buck right there. Had a feeling we would miss one. Okay, the second one got him. So we're good there. I don't think there was any over to the left, which there usually is a herd there, so maybe not all of them have arrived back. Alright, Maggie. Go get your pizza. You know what? That's making me want pizza. I know what I'm gonna be making after the stream. He never lands. Oh my. When does a dad joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. I've heard that one before. Another good one. Would love to stay all, but I'm going out for dinner at the lakeside. Nice, Trenster. Sounds like it'll be a good time. Thank you for watching the stream, though. I appreciate it. $207. Not bad. Bro once experienced the Call of the Wild suddenly freezes? What are you talking about, Hunter Class? What are you referring to? So we'll check this zone. If it's still a solo doe, we'll probably kill it off. Unless we already did. Did we kill it off last run? Nope, there it is. Let's go ahead and smoke her. That faceplant, though. If you would recommend any map to a new player, what would it be? Silver Ridge Peaks, because that map's got the most animals by far. As far as the 2 free maps go, though, I would say Leighton Lakes over Hirschfeld any day. So basically, if you want to jump into multiplayer on a Silver Ridge Peaks, or if you own the Silver Ridge Peaks DLC, I would recommend that. But if you don't, then probably Leighton Lake. Yeah, I thought so, Trappers. I thought I'd seen that one. Hey, Peyton. How's it going? Well, at least you got a diamond fan, Rams. At least you got one of them. Oh, I've seen that one too, Trappers. I've seen the April-May one before. Haven't seen the view count before in the bottom left. I put that there. It's part of the, I guess the scenes for Streamlabs, or sources, I guess it's called. It's just a part of Streamlabs. I put that on there as part of the overlay. That way I don't have to have the browser tab open to see view count. I can just put it right there so I can peek over and look at it anytime I need to, without having to have the browser open, because it takes up extra CPU. See if we can see this buck over here. We typically have 1 buck from this herd. If the herd's even here. They're sometimes not there immediately, I've noticed. Sometimes I have to move back a bit. Oh, there we go. Just a doe as of now. But there's another right there that I see. Maybe if we shoot next to them, they'll move out and we can actually see what's there. Those are blacktail behind us. 3 does. It looks like all does, but I can't tell. We'll probably go back over here on the left side, just to see if we can get a better angle. Alright, later, Creed. Thanks for dropping by, man. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I do remember that, trappers. It's a big unfortunate. Why do some people think that that is at all even like an acceptable way to present yourself? Never gonna understand that. Where do I find diamond elk at? I mean, anywhere that you find elk, you could find a diamond. There's no specific, like, spots that diamonds spawn. They're a random thing, you know? Any places that that species can be, you could potentially find a diamond. It also depends on what type of elk. Are you talking about the Rockies or the Roosevelts? Yeah, looks like we don't have anything here yet. This is where we deleted that solo doe zone. This zone over here seems to be only does this time too. What do you guys think? Should we check this lake out and this one? To see if any of these lakes in this area have herds now? Anyone know how to tell how long you've been subscribed? I don't know. I wish they would give you the option to see that. But as far as I know, I don't think it's a thing, sadly. How many tents are allowed on a map? 16. Did I miss anything? Not really, Brian. We've been killing a lot of whitetail. 2 of them scored like low 230s, but nothing else too crazy. Hey, Twinkies, how's it going? Wow, trappers, wow. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Grabs ladder to get on roof. Wow. Been subs since 1,000 subs. Nice, Caleb. Killed a leucistic diamond mule deer. Are you talking about dilute? Because there's no leucistic for mule deer. There's dilute, albino, melanistic, and piebald. Hey, Riley. How are you doing? Cooking breakfast on this fine afternoon? Nice, Twinkies. Sounds like my life. Cooking breakfast at 12 in the afternoon. The big male is here. The big male is here to watch us find small males. Got a piebald mule deer yesterday? Nice, Caleb. That's awesome. ALG. Filbert. One of the best ones. Filbert. Oh my. Well, we got a bunny party going on. Hunter Anderson, thank you for the super chat, man. Hey man, you're my favorite YouTuber streamer, playing Call of the Wild and killed a diamond mule deer. You're lucky. That is awesome to hear, man. Glad you got yourself a diamond mule deer. And thank you so much for the super chat. I'm glad that you enjoy the content. How big was the mule deer you got? Was it one of the high scoring ones? Or was it one of those lower scoring ones that looks really good? Bunny party? Yes, would be a shame if I would have crashed that party. But I decided to let them live. They can party on for another day. Doesn't look like we have any whitetail down here. Because typically they would be along this area, and I don't see anything. Or any tracks or anything like that. So I don't think we have any zones here. However, we still have these two lakes that we can check. This used to be a good lake for us, and so did this one. Until we ended up deleting those zones by accident from too much hunting pressure. Hey, Awesome Contest, how's it going? Long time no see, my dude. Been grinding Blacktail for a month. My first 5 of my map has an estimate of 164 to 190. It was 1.7 off of Diamond. Aw, that sucks, man. Kyla knows all about that. Used to accept responsibility by changing my name in the Discord. Killed a level 5 Plains Bison, but it was a troll. That's unfortunate, Beastly. People say they pick their nose, but I feel like I was just born with mine. Wow. Wow, man. That is... that might be the worst one yet, but... we love the dad jokes as always. Hunter Anderson with another super chat. Thank you so much, man. Low scoring, good looking. Wish you the best luck on your hunts. Thank you. I appreciate that. At least it was one of the good looking ones, though. Because honestly, those are much better than the high scoring ones. A lot of the lower scoring diamonds for the mule deer look really nice. Hey, Lucas. Yeah, Blacktail suck. I don't know. That diamond one that I posted today didn't. Yes, Tantan, it did. 150 kills into the duck grind, have no diamonds, close to kicking this PC across the room. I mean, I would, probably not do that. Might not end well. Fallow? Yes, the fallow are pretty good. I have not gone for fallow in a little while. We might have to do some fallow soon. I'm just so wrapped up with whitetail recently that don't have time for much other grinding. Is that Codex bug still around? Yes, it is. Nice, Flint. That's awesome. Why do dogs float in water? Because they're... Wow. Good, but wow. I'm not even gonna finish reading that. I can't. I just can't. Oh my. Red deer over Sika deer over fallow over blacktail. I kind of agree with that, Tantan. Red deer and Sika are probably the two best deer in the game currently when it comes to the way they look. I agree with that. Alright, let's check this last lake up here and then we'll get back to the places we actually know have whitetail. Nice, Brian. Anything good yet? No. Best thing we got is a 233 whitetail. Just got a piebald gold. Nice, KRK, that's awesome. Are piebald mule deer rare? Yes, they are. Yeah, Tantan, the flint is strong with this chat. Happy birthday, Best Brothers Productions. Happy birthday, man. Glad you enjoy the stream. How come you're comfortable hunting with the bug? Because I don't care about stats. Stats don't mean anything to me. I'd rather just have fun in the game and enjoy myself than worry about my stats constantly. Blacktail racks look like mule deer racks. Well, the thing is, the blacktail deer is a subspecies of mule deer, so they should be looking similar. Most of the racks in game look pretty good. Minus the diamond one. Not a fan of the diamond rack. And the coloration of the antlers I'm not a fan of either. Real blacktail are not that pale. Most of them have like a cherry reddish brown coloration to their antlers. So I kind of hope that eventually they'll do something like that with the antlers. Hey, Hollywood 2K. How's it going, man? How's the grind going today? It's going pretty good. We got a few decent bucks down. We've killed quite a few whitetail. Found a couple new zones. And now we're checking a few areas that we used to have zones at in hopes that there's going to be some here again. But it's not looking like it. Which is unfortunate. I really liked having them at this lake. But unfortunately, ever since we accidentally deleted them, I don't see them up here anymore. It's been a while since that happened, too. Alright, well, let's get back to some zones we actually know have deer. What do you call a belt with a watch on it? It's a big waste of time. Wow. Wow. Crow's been running for 1K kilometers. Something. Definitely spend a lot of time running in this game. Yep, pretty much, Flinter. Pretty much. That would make sense. It's because they spend all their time in the trees, then never out in the open fields. So last time we went through here, there was just a solo doe. Or a couple does, actually. Twinkies coming in with the super chat. Thank you. Gonna be lurking for a bit while I cook and then eat, but I'll be right back. Alright, Twinkies, no worries, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. There's the doe. It does look like a solo doe, which is kind of sad. This was a good zone. It always sucks when we lose zones that were really good ones. So, I'm not sure if you've noticed this, Flinter, but before this patch, we always had to reset the time and then restart the game to get animals to, like, leave their spook state and actually come back to their zones after we've hunted the zones. But I've noticed that on this run right here, I haven't reset the game and all of the herds are back at their zones, even though I've already hunted them. And they're not spooked or anything, which is not how it was last patch. So I don't know if you've noticed much of that, but it seems like maybe we don't have to restart our game anymore to get the animals back to their zones. Fallow, I've been doing that? Yeah, I haven't tried it on the fallow yet. I've just been noticing that with the whitetail. How many whitetail zones you got? Let's find out. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We used to have an 8th one there, but it's gone now. Actually, no, it's still there. So 8. We have 9 and 10 there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we got roughly 19 zones. Seems respawns happen right away too. Yeah, it's honestly, it's nice, man. Glad you're noticing it too. It's really awesome. It honestly makes grinding so much easier. Learning to count with Crow. Next, we're going to be learning our ABCs. A is for almost messed up the shot. B is for bugged a great one. C is for can't hit a duck. There's a Scarecrow's ABCs right there. Thank you for subscribing, Best Brothers Productions. I really appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed the content enough to sub. No, it was a bad shot. Apparently C is also for, can't hit a deer in the vitals. Please make that a shirt and I'll buy it. Wait, which one? Please make one into a shirt. You got this, pupper. Go get it. The ABCs. I'll see what I can do. That's gonna take a little bit of extra work, but I could definitely try to get something like that going. Oh, man. Hey, Briley. How's it going? I just subbed as well. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. If anybody else is brand new to the channel and hasn't subscribed yet, and you're enjoying the content, consider doing so. Helps out the channel a ton, and it'll let you guys see my streams and your recommended more often. D is for does are not important. S is for solo do, though. Oh my gosh, that actually works. That actually would work, because if we do it ABCs with the apostrophe S at the end of it, then that actually would work. Oh, man. A is for almost messed up the shot. B is for bugged great one. C is for can't hit a duck. And the S in ABCs is for solo do, though. Yes, Kyla. Pretty much. Starting to think that it was all a prank. Is the bug still there where golds count as diamond, or did they patch it? Yeah, it's still a thing. G is for great one, JK. Yeah, I can't do that because I can't get a great one. W is for Wolf. It is. Good old Wolf. Found our whitetail. Just like that. What a good dog. You deserve to get played with. There you go. Alright, let's see if this zone has anything at it. We killed the last doe here. So, it's either going to be gone or there'll be a new herd. If there's a new herd, though, it could be anywhere in this area. Alright, later, Kyla. Have a good rest of your day. Made a rap solo doe, though? Yes, win. We did. Solo doe, though, has been... It's been a meme for a little while. Ever since they started having those solo doe zones, solo doe, though, is a very common thing, unfortunately. Yeah, nothing over here. Although, I think where we have our tent is a spot that you could potentially get whitetail, so... Might have to move things around a little bit. Yeah, Tiawaroa for sure for fallow. First Felidin is just not a good time. It's just not a good time. Oh, we never claimed that doe. We should probably go do that. Take a look at these rabbits first, though. Yeah, these guys are at their zone too, so it honestly looks like you don't have to restart your game anymore. That's awesome. Huge fan of that. Okay, ma'am. Get out of here. You're in the way. There we go. That is how you get the does to move out of the way. Hello, just joined the stream. What have I missed? Nothing too crazy, just a couple average size whitetail, like 232 and 233, I believe is what they scored. Then a bunch of smaller ones. Yeah, you can still get it, Dylan. As far as I understand, though, you just have to get it the same session that it spawns in at. So if one spawns in, you gotta get it before you close your game, or else it's got a chance of bugging out. At least that's what all the evidence is pointing towards. There's no confirmation on it, but it seems that's how it is. H is for huge tree hitboxes? It is. I hit way too many trees. That has to be part of it. Where's those rabbits? I want to spot them. Can't get the last one. There we go. All small. Uh-oh. Alright, so I discovered another crash. Don't tell your dog to track an animal after you've reset the time after killing it, it looks like. Because we shot that doe, then I reset the time without claiming it, and that just crashed the game when I told the dog to go get it. So it does the same thing as if you were to tell it to track a duck. Oh my. Sprinter. Sprinted for 12 seconds yesterday and nearly died. Yeah, I have a feeling it'd be the same with me. Had a diamond potential whitetail 10 yards away, but a doe was in front of him and then they spooked. That's unfortunate, William. Thank you, Alyssa. Got a fallow and whitetail huddle mound with a diamond piebald and a mela. Nice, Milk Dud, that's awesome. Bad dog. Yep, Wolf was a bad dog for crashing our game. How dare you? Well, I guess that got our respawns going again, though, for this herd, because we now have 2 bucks instead of 1. Did that doe come back as a buck? Probably not, but it looks like that sometimes. Probably one of the bucks from one of the other zones came back into this one instead, though. I mean, that's up to you, Briley. That's up to you. D is for dad jokes? It is. D is for duck aim. Posted my goats in the Gilded. Most of you have seen them prob. I'll check it out for sure, Tintin. T is for that's unfortunate. You're right, I do say that quite a bit. Hey now, just because I didn't want my dog to become obese. What's your favorite animal? Red deer. 100% the red deer. What PC case do you have? You know, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I'd have to actually look at it. Trying to remember. It's a pretty common one, though. You know, I'll real quickly look it up while our dog is tracking that whitetail. Because I know it's one of the top-rated ones on a PC Part Picker, so it should be pretty easy to find. Let's real quickly choose a case. Oh, it's the fan... Wait, is it? No. No, it's not. Or is it? Yeah, it's the Fantex Enthoo Pro. The full tower. It's a good case. It's very basic looking, but it's got a lot to it. So the Fantex Enthoo Pro. And Enthoo is like E-N-T-H-O-O, I believe. S is for screwed up the shot. No, S is for solo doe, though. There you go, buddy. You found it. What a good dog. What a good dog. Now get the other one. Alright, since everybody wants me to do it, you can have a treat. There you go. D is for Dreadved? Yes. C is for Chad Pheasant. Yes, the Chad Pheasant. Oh, man. Alright, let's continue on with our run before we run out of time. We'll hit up a couple of these other zones real quickly, ones that we haven't gone to super recently. How do you get so much money? Just playing the game a lot, mainly. Once you get to a point where you have all the tents and stands that you want for your reserves, then the money tends to build up quite a bit, especially if you don't taxidermize everything. That combined with grinding for specific animals tends to make it build up relatively quick. Got $2 there. And nothing here because we deleted that zone. T is for 360 no scope? Yes. That poor mule deer doe. Alright, later, Eric. Wow, we actually got that. I did not expect us to hit that. I thought for sure it was gonna spook before I got the shot off. Yeah, KW, it was like $99.99, I think. At least that's what it said on a PC Part Picker, which means that's probably Newegg's price. You're almost at 26k harvest, Johnny. That's insane. What am I at? 21,071. I taxi everything, so I'm screwed. Yeah, it does eat up money pretty quickly. If you want to build up money, you pretty much only taxidermize rares and diamonds. Because otherwise it does eat up your cash really fast. But I mean, just doing what I'm doing now, grinding the whitetail, and just doing it as fast as I can will build up money pretty quickly. So anybody that is looking for a way to get money, find a species that you really enjoy hunting, or just one that you want to find a diamond or rare of. Learn all their zones. There's tons of different guides out there. There's a few different maps that show all the locations that they can be at. And from there, just get a setup built up around their need zones. Preferably drinking zones. Then once you have all the tents and stands that you want at their zones, then from there on, it's just straight profit pretty much. It does take a little while to get to that point, but once you get there, it can be pretty good for making money, especially if you're grinding something like red deer or mountain lions. Those are both super good for money. Alright, later, Huntress, thanks for watching. Rarest animal in Call of the Wild, in your opinion? Probably a rare diamond fox, honestly. I think that's harder to find than the great one, to be honest. Same with, like, any type of diamond melanistic red deer, or a diamond melanistic of any of the deer species, really. I don't know, Jakov. I think it might be... I think it might be a little bit more rare than that, though. It's hard to say, though. With the amount of great ones that have ended up being bugged level 3s, 4s, and 5s, it's hard to say what the true chance of a great one is, because we don't really know, since half the time they don't even spawn as a great one and people don't even notice. I think until they're fixed, we won't really know what the true odds of finding one is. But I mean, I've had just one bugged great one in my 2,900 kills. Flinter got his great one in 1,600. Kinsko got a bugged great one and his great one within 1,100, I think. So it varies quite a bit from person to person. And I think Lady Legend is at, like, almost as many harvests as I am. And she has yet to see a great one or a bugged great one. Feel like I'm catching the tail end of the stream. Yeah, you are, RJC. We've got like 12 minutes left. You haven't really missed too much, though. We didn't have many good kills or anything. A lot of whitetail and a few new zones, but nothing crazy size-wise. Couple 230s bucks. No diamonds or rares, though. Yeah, it's only 99 cents to become a member. And then there's also other varying price points for tiers above that that provide extra perks and stuff. Someone got one in 28 kills and screwed it up. Ooh, that's rough. That's really rough. I mean, I think at that point, though, even if you messed it up, I'd just be happy to even have one. And honestly, with the way I'm going to try and take the great one, I think there is a small chance that I could mess it up. I probably won't, just because it's not like it's going to be too hard of a shot to make. It's just going to be a matter of hoping the whitetail doesn't move as I shoot. Because since I'm going to be using the air gun, it has a little bit of travel time. And if he decides that he wants to move as I'm shooting, then it could be bad. But the air rifle's pretty accurate, even at 300 meters. So I think we should be fine on that. In fact, since we're getting close to the end of the stream, real quickly, I'll pull out the air rifle and kind of show you guys what I mean. If you're using the Hyperion, it's very, very accurate. I don't know what it's like with the Argus, but with the Hyperion, the dots are dead on at 50 meter increments. So let's go to a place where we have a long distance that we can look. Let's go down to Runaki, I think. It's gonna be best. Alright, later, Chance. Only 12 million foxes. That's a lot of fox. That is a lot of fox. So I believe we had it in 4, yeah. So we can 0 to 100 as the max 0. Let's see. Where's something 250 away? So that rock right there is about 250. So with the dots, this would be 150, 200, 250. Just look how perfect that is. And then at 300, it would be the part where the line gets thicker. Which is why I don't think it's going to be too difficult for me to be able to get the great one from 300 meters with the air rifle, but obviously there's still the risk of something bad happening. This tree right here is 300. Let's see where this hits. We'll aim in level with that leaf right there. Alright, so it looks like there's actually a little more drop at that range. Unless the rangefinder is going through the tree. Yeah, there's a little bit more drop at 300, it seems. Let's try this right here. I mean, looked pretty dead on there, maybe slightly low. We'll aim at the top. Yeah, there's definitely a little more drop at 300, but at 250 it's dead on. But I think it's definitely doable. Alright, well, anyway guys, we're gonna go ahead and end it there. I appreciate everybody dropping by for the stream. We'll be back tomorrow with another stream and possibly one tonight also. We'll see how things go. Depends on whether or not I'm able to get my editing and stuff done. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you all for the brand new subs and all the super chats. I appreciate all the support. And I will see you all in the next stream. Also be sure to join the Gilded server if you haven't. Peace!